And WFAA News at 5 begins with that breaking news in Palo Pinto County. This afternoon, we're live over a massive train derailment in Gordon. More than a dozen cars are piled up on the tracks right now, with even more tipped over on the railway. Teresa Woodard rushed to the scene and joins us live from there. Teresa, where are you and what's happening now?
Yeah, Chris, so let's set the scene for you. We are live at this site, which is on Colville Road and Highway 193. It's not far from Interstate 20, and we are about 2 miles east of Gordon. There may be folks out there who don't know where Gordon is. That's about an hour and a half southwest of the city of Fort Worth. Let me tell you the most important information first, and that is that there were no injuries here. This has happened in a rather rural area, and so there are no evacuations underway either. I'm going to step out of the shot and let our photographer Sam Cooper zoom in a little bit while I describe exactly what has gone on and what will go on. This happened around 2 o'clock this afternoon. We're 3 hours into this, and they already have cranes out here, heavy machinery that is prepping to go down to the site where the train derailed to try to right those cars back. I want Sam to also pan off to the right, and you might be able to make out there is a little bit of smoke that is still visible from where we are on the horizon. That is smoke from grass fires that started because of this train derailment. Now let's take you up to a scene from the air. I want to give you a look at our chopper video while we describe exactly what was going on out here this afternoon. So it was about 2 o'clock when a Union Pacific train was coming through here a couple of miles east of Gordon. We are being told that about 30 Union Pacific cars derailed. You might be able to make out that there are some hazmat labels on some of these cars. However, we are told nothing is leaking. They are considering it a hazmat scene, but nothing is leaking. There were no injuries. Everyone's accounted for. And as I said earlier, no evacuations underway. I just spoke with the liaison for some of the emergency responders out here, and she said they are considering this a scene that is stable, but not fully contained. We got our hands on some audio, some of the 911 calls that came in from people who saw this as it happened. I want you to take a listen to some of that audio right now.
Station 12 and Station 13, respond for train derailment. Going to be at Colville Road at the railroad crossing. Colville Road and the railroad crossing, train derailment with smoke.
Okay, so you just heard there, Colville Road. That's the road that I'm standing right next to. And just for a little bit of perspective, we have not been able ourselves to walk down there because emergency responders won't let us get any closer than where we are right now. But they are telling me it is a contained scene. And while there are a lot of emergency crews here on the scene, they do feel like it is contained and it is stable. Again, Gordon is a small town. They probably got relatively lucky here, Chris, because this did not happen in the middle of town. It's a couple of miles on the outskirts of town. A lot of the emergency crews are extremely busy just trying to make sure that everything is brought under control. We're going to stay here on the scene and we'll bring you updates through the evening. Chris, back to you.